G'day there, guys. It's Munga Trillionaire here, and it's time for the Daily Diary. Your favourite time of day, and my favourite time of day. So I've just noticed I've still got my work toque on. I should have taken that off and put it in my locker. But yeah, gondola life. I've just finished and returned home from my first shift back at it as a regular lifty, no longer a crew chief. And good on Dan Moran for taking my job. He deserves it. But what I wanted to, talk about was something like people on the gondola. Like I've noticed this before, like last year on the shifts that I'd worked, but people no longer like communicating with strangers, I think. Something about I think it's just the way the world's gone these days. Like with things like our mobile phones being just an extension to our arm, and everyone talking to people that they're not in the company with. Like strangers on the bus no longer talk to each other, or on the train, or just public transport in general. And people don't want to talk to other people. I know some like older people, like the elderly, still talk to each other, and possibly mothers. I think mothers talk more so as well, like mothers with young children anyway, not older children, like mothers with children between the ages of like 1 and 3, more so when they're with their children than without them, I think, is something I noticed about people on the gondola. Like there'll be a lineup of 20 odd people, which could all fit on the 3 pods, but 3 people go onto one, and then 3 people go on the next one. And then, like 8 people fit on a pod. I mean, I don't want to, when it's not that busy, I don't pressure people to make 8 per pod. So when it's quieter, I'll just let people do their own thing. But people would rather wait than, be forced into this, like to converse with other people on the same gondola as them. That's what it seems. They'd rather stick to themselves or to their small, group of people, which is sad in a way. But yeah, this one old bloke, he started a conversation with me, and he was delighted to hear my accent because he heard me spoke, and he goes, "Oh, you must be from..." Then he read my name tag and it said Australia. Because he was from New Zealand. He'd done a house swap program with this family in Schweitzer. They have a condo right on the hill in Schweitzer, so that family's living in their house in New Zealand, and they're staying in their condo on the hill in Schweitzer, which I thought's pretty cool. Schweitzer's the hill near Sandpoint, Idaho. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, he was old, and I thought that was pretty cool. Like, he's still out there and about. Probably doesn't own a mobile phone to start with. That's why he hasn't changed, and he's still living his youthfulness by making the most of life. I don't know. I was quite touched by it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up and probably go to bed. So peace, love and respect. It's a good show. I've got the apple. You get out what you put in.